Gamebore, the ultimate ammunition, providing you with this week's episode of the Tweedl Pod. Welcome back, everybody, to a new episode of the Tweedl Podcast. I am joined by shooting royalty. One from the south, one from the north. We've got Andy Crow and Mr. Dave Carrie. How are we, boys?
Very well, thanks. Very well.
Andy, trust me.
I was all right.
Andy wants to be on it. Andy wants to be on here. He's saying he doesn't. Dave, he loves it, really, doesn't he?
He tried to run away twice. I've had to block him.
He loves it, doesn't he?
He's frightened to death again on camera, isn't he? You know what it's like.
Yeah, all right.
These Southerners, little weak boys, aren't they? Not like us Northerners.
No, exactly that.
Dave, why would you
Exactly that.
Oh,
Not
have
like
you ever had a fight?
they made a different. They made a different.
It's going to happen.
They made a different stuff up north, aren't they?
They are, mate. They are.
Yeah.
You want an arm wrestle?
What a good start to the podcast, everybody.
Is that it? We're done.
That's it. We're done. No.
Andy,
come on, talk to
What we're
us.
going to talk about?
Well, Dave, I want to end the season debrief. How was the season for you?
Yeah, it's been a brilliant season this season, without a shadow of a doubt. Topped all other seasons because I've been to some fantastic estates, and I think every estate I've gone to this year's worked perfectly. So
Yeah.
I can't really say any more than that.
Top three?
Top three: Drumland Rig, Brigands. No, I've got to go to a top five, really.
Come on, then.
Because they have worked very well. Brigands, Water Priory, and Harden. Is that 4 or 5?
That's 4.
Said Brigands, haven't we?
I've still not been to Harden. I've heard very good things about Harden.
I did invite you, but you
I know
couldn't
you did. I couldn't make it.
could you? But it has shot very well this year. So has Water Priory. I mean, Andy missed our family day.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. He had to go to some school prep meeting or something. What do you go for?
My
One of the kids has been playing
granddaughter
truant.
was...
Andy, I don't know if you know down south. We're up north. We're taught that microphones collect sound from. So if you just tip mouth,
Yeah. North.
Speaker tip mouth.
Oh, geez.
Oh, you've even got your main man looking on at your ear.
I know, he's making sure I don't say anything bad about Plaza. That's what it is.
He made an excuse. We got to go to the police station or something.
It wasn't the police station. It wasn't the police station. I had to go to... My granddaughter was in a pantomime down in Brighton.
Well, that's
on
far
stage.
more important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought I'd better go to that. And since then, I've had a lot of stick from Dave.
Well,
Mr. 450
that's
birthday.
not surprising.
Mr. 450 birthday.
It's not about the numbers, but that sounds like a good day.
It does. Hopefully he'll invite me next year. I'll drop a few hints.
Your name's just gone down bottom of the list, Andy. You know when you refuse to turn up.
Yeah.
You get.
I wouldn't dare miss that.
The
day.
name gets put back in the hat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Does it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's potluck now.
Yeah, potluck now,
Oh,
mate.
no, that's not good. That's not good.
So
You're always welcome, buddy. You know that.
Oh, no,
anyone
no,
that's watched YouTube before will know what you're famous for. The
Yep.
Pigeon Man.
Yep.
Good year for pigeons, bad year for pigeons.
I've had a good
Depends
year.
which way you look at it.
I've had a good year for pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good day. Really good year. It was a bit slack in the summer because I was working hard on the farm. Short staff.
All right,
It was a bit short staff this year. It was only me, so that's how short it was. So didn't get a lot through the summer, but yeah, I had a really good year on the pigeons.
Yeah.
But I've heard that Dave's taken
What
up
are the
pigeon shoot as well.
What's the feeding on this year?
I've been feeding on everything really. We had some good days on some flat barley early on. Some spring rope. We had a couple of good days on that. Then they went on to the flat barley. Then on to standing wheat. Had a lot of good days on standing wheat. Don't like shooting on standing wheat as a rule because it's a job to pick. But yeah, apart from that, then we got into the main work of the summer, so I didn't really get out. And then got the drilling done. Went away on holiday, that's why I had to get all the work done quick. So Mrs. booked the holiday up a bit early, really, beginning of October.
Yeah.
So that spoilt things. But yeah, back into the pigeons when I got back.
That'll do.
Yeah, had a few days on the pheasants, not as much as Dave. I think Dave does about 80, maybe 90 days on the pheasants a year.
That's because Andy's a bit tight. He don't like spending money.
Yeah. So Dave's, by the sounds of it, he's cut down a bit this year. He's done 90 days instead of 100,
Yeah, no, it's good of him.
150. Instead of
He's got a bad
150.
knee.
He has, yeah.
Bad back.
Bad back, bad knee. Just a 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Oh, that'll do.
but yeah, I've had a good season on the pigeons. Yeah, and like I say, Dave's started. I've been asking Dave to come pigeon shoot me for years. Oh, anyone can shoot pigeons, but The old boy's on it now.
You've
isn't
got
he?
into it recently.
Yeah. Come on,
I
Dave.
must admit, Andy, I've just started Pigeon. Well, I started last year.
Yeah.
And I do find it a truly fascinating bird. What a good sporting
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah,
And
they are.
when
There's
you
not
get
two
a
the
pigeon on
same,
wind,
Dave.
it's as good as any game bird you can think of.
There's never two the same, is there?
Unreal.
Yeah,
I really
yeah.
enjoyed it. And just to be there, sat there for 5 or 6 hours, waiting for a lovely shot.
Yeah.
You sat there, you see 2 or 3 hares, you see foxes, you see everything.
That's right.
Sat there quietly, you see all the parts of the wildlife that you don't see on a normal shooting day because you're making too much noise.
Exactly.
So in between waiting for getting a shot, there's always something running about to
That's
catch your
right.
attention.
I did watch the
it's
video.
brilliant.
I did watch your
brilliant.
video of pigeon shooting, Dave.
You
and
did pick any tips up?
I did.
Yeah, good lad. Good lad. That's what I like to hear.
I did see. I shouldn't really put. I'd take your editors, will you?
Yep.
It'll be edited.
Yep.
Good. I did see you have 15 misses. I counted the misses, Dave. And so
yeah,
these
it
pigeons
was-
aren't as easy as you think they are they,
No,
Dave?
but I were only on a 25 bird day as well.
No, I watched the video as well. It was actually a really good
Yeah,
video.
it was.
Yeah.
That's some good birds there, Dave.
Did you see how far they were away, Andy?
I couldn't
My
see them.
youth-
Dave.
my
They
youth-
was that
they were
far, Dave. I
away,
couldn't see them.
yeah.
I couldn't see them.
Just tell them about the bird.
amazing
Just
what that
tell them
lens
about,
can do, isn't
it?
Tell them
Here we go.
about France while you're on, Andy.
I must tell you about the birds in France. We went. Dave was kind to invite me out to France with him. I think he only invited me just so he could show me how good a shot he was. And
I
believe
didn't
you,
invite him.
bel-
Tell the truth.
believe you me, he is a good shot. There was
What were you shooting out in France? Come on, set the scene.
Wild boar, I never got one of them.
He didn't.
He got two.
He didn't shoot so well at
never
the
got
Royal
one of
Ball.
them.
Right.
But yeah, so then we went on to a pheasant day, and
Went into my territory now, you see. Yeah.
anyway, first drive was okay. Second drive, I was pegged next to Dave, which always puts pressure on you. Henbird comes out of range, so Dave shot it. And then-
Out of range.
Yeah, and then another one. I said to Michelle, that was a lucky shot, which I thought it was. And then another one comes out, does exactly the same, out of range. Dave shot it. And then another one, Dave shot it. He had 3 on the bounce, and they were out of range.
Somebody.
Yeah, he
It's
is.
amazing what practice can do, isn't it?
Well, he's had it all the time, hasn't he?
But we'll not mention any names. But
Oh, here we go.
The Frenchman come ecstatic, congratulating me. You see, the next man came up. Andy come up as well. Fucking brilliant, Dave. Absolutely fantastic. But one dragged his gun away. We'll not mention any names.
No, he won't.
Came by dragging his gun away. So
In
what
the
do you-
snow,
what-
Dave, in the
I
snow.
said, I'll give you an hint. I said, what do you think to that, Ed? Yeah, they were all right. Yeah, they weren't bad, and wandered off again, didn't he?
Yeah.
But we're not mentioning any names.
No, I didn't.
You only got to watch the film to find out who it is.
I thought he did mention a name there, didn't he?
He said, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he
Yeah.
mentioned. Oh, you did mention a name, yeah.
Did we mention a name?
You did, Dave. You said you
Yeah.
weren't going to, but you did.
Was it?
No.
No.
Anyway,
no,
swiftly
no.
moving on.
We'll keep stum.
Got
We'll
to the
keep
third
stum.
drive on this.
What it Windsor?
No, I want Windsor.
Oh.
Right. Gets to the third drive. We had to wear these orange vests.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had them on. Here we go. He knows what this is bringing. Well, I'm on the peg next to Dave still. Bird's coming to me, bang, Dave shoots it. Another one coming to me, bang, Dave shoots it. One goes beyond, past me, Dave shot it. I said to me, anyway, I thought this would get better in a minute. Well, it did get a lot better. Because Dave's there, and I thought, I'm going to have that one before it gets Dave. Bang, shot it before it got to Dave. The next thing, all I can hear was Dave on my right-hand side,
Shot all my birds, the bastard.
on my right-hand side, screaming his head off, Johnny, put that bloody camera down! He got his arm caught in the vest, and he couldn't shoot. He couldn't
I got it
shoot.
fast in vest, didn't I?
He got one of his vests on, he
Yeah.
got his arm caught, and he's going, Johnny, put that camera down! Help me, help me!
But it was that cold, wasn't it? It
Oh,
was that
You're
cold.
trying to warm your hand
He,
up.
had to, he started to get busy then, so I stuck my hands in through this vest here, and then I got a bird over.
He couldn't get it out.
I couldn't get my hand
He
out.
was yelling and shouting at Johnny.
He was
That
laughing his head
hilarious.
off.
Oh, he was, brilliant.
Yeah.
Managed to get a few shots in.
It was a good
It was.
weekend, really, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. There wasn't
Well,
much got past us.
I never got a wild boar. These lads got one, but
Typical, eh?
well, he knows what happened. Right, I'm used to shotgun job, aren't you? No safety on and everything. The first one I got chance of, click, safety on.
And it's too late then.
That was all running to him. I
So,
thought,
anyway-
go on, Dave.
I took the safety off, had a quick shot at it, but too late. The next one come along. I'm trying to get couldn't get the bullet in. I got it fast, it thing then, with bolt then, you see. You know, trying to slide it on too quick then, I got it fast and missed another one then, you see.
That was another day when I was
never
next
even
to
got a
Dave.
shot at it. So,
I was next to him, I could hear him effing and
swearing and
jeffing.
blinding.
Unbelievable,
yeah.
eh?
Effing and jeffing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I never got a chance to get. So I had 2 shots, had no success whatsoever. Then I went to Morocco and still had no success there.
You have to
I got
there?
one chance. Yeah. I got one chance and borrowed one of their guns. One chance. It flitted across there and went, and that seized up.
Well, third time's a
The
charm.
cartridge hadn't cycled in this well. I thought, well, you can't. And our Rachel shot it at back at me.
Oh, typical.
She
mate.
couldn't wait to tell me neither.
If you'd had your creek off, Dave, you'd have been well in, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'd left it to tow my Krieg off. Yeah. I left it at home. Thought, I got my man putting some fence posts in.
So come on, we must have something else to talk about.
What was your season like?
Yeah, good, very good. We had a lot of winners this year. We started doing a lot of full days on Tweedle, so
Yeah.
instead of winning 2 pegs, you'd win 8 pegs and stuff.
I must have spent 15 grand on tickets.
Is that all?
Yeah, 15 grand.
It's good of you, that, isn't it? Thank you very much. Because me and Evie are getting married this year.
What have I paid for?
Yeah, well, that'll sort the marquee out nicely.
Oh, brilliant. I'm glad I've
I'll
done
send you a
it.
picture of it. Thanks, Andy.
I hear you're in the clay shooting as well. What's all that?
Yeah, we've started.
Oh,
Yeah, so Amy and Sid have bought Dubridge Shooting Ground. We've now renamed it Eaton Hall.
I see that, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of everything happening down there, guys?
Well, I think it's
Unbelievable.
looking very, very good.
Yeah.
We're spending a lot of money as well. So
Yeah.
I think by the sound of it, by the time they get the clubhouse done, it's going to be some unit, isn't it?
It is, mate, yeah. Yeah, no. He's not leaving any
It's quite nice
stone
following what you're
unturned.
doing.
And the clear pigeons.
Have you ever tried them, Andy?
Clear pigeon.
I sent a new little video for the clear
You-
pigeons.
you like that, did you?
Looks like a movie set, doesn't it?
Oh.
Was that Lewis?
Yeah, Lewis come down.
Somebody?
Yeah, he's quite a photographer, that boy.
It is a good little video.
He made me look good.
He did.
Yeah, takes a lot of doing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The old Tinder swindle, yeah.
He's over there chirping
It's about
away,
time
the
one of
boy.
you two come on this podcast instead of chirping behind us.
Yeah, exactly. They're like a couple of canaries, aren't they?
So, talking about the season, obviously you mentioned Water Priory. We were at Water Priory the last week of the season. Obviously they are non-toxic, steel shot only. Sid and I didn't see any difference whatsoever, Dave. You'll be a better critic than me, but how are you getting on with non-toxic in the field?
Well, I know you've shot it and you'll find it okay. I've shot it and I find it okay. Obviously, the detractors are the ones who's not, they're not seeing what's coming.
Yeah.
Non-toxic is coming in the field. It might be 5 years. Who knows what time we've
I
got
think
left
5
with
years
lead.
we're looking at, aren't we?
Yeah, I reckon
5
it'll
or
be
6
fine.
years, but I wouldn't get too despondent. There's plenty of good non-toxic loads. You've got bismuth. Gamebore make a lovely bismuth cartridge at 34 gram. Great reports on that. I've shot it myself, but I couldn't see much difference in the 35 gram number 3s that I shot in steel.
Yeah.
I just got as good a kills on them, and we're not going to go to Wales and
That's
shoot
right.
stuff off mountains with them, right?
No.
And I think they'll have 2 choices in Wales. They've either got to, if they want to stop in business, especially high bird shoot, that's shooting extreme stuff. If it goes to non-toxic and steel only, because a lot of lads won't pay £1.50 for a cartridge, will they? So
No.
the next best thing is steel. There is some good steel loads, but I think Gamebore now are obviously working with better loads. But I think they're going to have to alter the CIP regulations so we can upgrade the velocities. And I was speaking to somebody the other day. I said, "What are you going to do when I bird shoot?" I'm not going to mention any names. I said, "What are you going to do when you're forced to shoot steel as an alternative?" He said, "Well, we're not going to shoot down." He said, "But we're going to allow people to shoot them out of a plasmod, because we found out that as far as steel cartridge is concerned, in the plasmod you do get a better pattern, and you do get better killing, a bit more killing distance. Maybe another 10, 15 yards on the loads that's available today." So, Gamebore got some fantastic loads.
Yeah.
They send a lot of stuff abroad where they've got an
lead
higher
ban.
tolerance, where they've got a lead ban, but they're allowed to shoot tolerances more than what we are allowed in this country. And I think that's got to change. I think they've got to have another look at the CIP regs and say, look, if you want us to, ethically kill
Don't
birds,
you shy away from this camera. You get on here, Chief.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We've got Crofty here.
Serious
How you
conversation.
going, buddy?
I tell you, if the devil could cast his net.
Yeah, now you're here.
He'd have more, wouldn't he?
All right, brother.
All right, how we doing?
Very good. You?
Good. I feel a little bit like I'm a bit intrusive here.
Yeah,
I'll
well.
chat to you about seeding.
Sit over there in the corner.
Bullen's,
Sit down there.
Bullen's just been mentioned, actually.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all good.
Very good. He's
Mr.
in his
Carrie.
top three, he
They'll
said.
be too high for Dave to be fair.
That's what I thought
only,
as well.
Only Andy can shoot them, not
Best-
Dave. Dave
You
would
want-
Dave, it'd be too high for you,
listen,
but
if you want to
Bullen
come
is the
down
best
there,
shoot in the country.
pal, I'll come down there and support it. I always have done. He's a great man to have in the field, and I'm pleased to see that he's actually running a shoot again, and he'll run it to his best ability. And I'll guarantee this: wherever he is, everybody will have a good day.
well, that's very kind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of a
definitely.
video.
It's probably
Mr.
one of
Richard
the
Croft.
best in the country,
Mr. Richard
mate.
Croft. No, good on
Mr.
you.
Richard Croft himself.
Good on you.
Great shoot, Crofty.
But,
Where are you going now, Chief? Because I'll be with you in time.
Well, it doesn't need to be on the podcast, but I was going to go for the loot. Quick pee, a couple of gin and tonics in.
I'll leave you to that
Good
then.
to see you guys.
I'll talk
Yeah,
to
but are
some
we-
about seed.
yeah.
Cheers, Goff.
So,
Cheers, Crofty.
so where we left off on steel loads and non-toxic, I think Andy will agree that we have to have ethical loads that's going to kill anyway. You
Yeah.
know, we don't want stuff running about that's being wounded. As I say, I stick to the 35 gram free that's available now, and that for me does a lovely job. Still killing birds 45, 50 yards, But I always make sure they've got. I'm underneath them. Got plenty. The vitals are
Not a belly.
exposed. The vitals are exposed. You do get some gut kills. No danger about that. And but it's persuading people to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So look, it's
I think I just urge
It's not all
people.
going to stop.
There's
It's
People have got a
not
warning
all
next
going to
in.
stop.
Yeah,
is it?
They've got a warning
I
next
think
in
we've got to
online.
get some
There's-
scientific.
There is still a lot of people I know, and a lot of people that shoot a lot, that still haven't actually tried steel on a game day
Yeah.
and commit to it for a full day. They might have
Well,
done.
I
They
went
might
to-
have done
I went
10
to Water
shots on a
Priory.
drive.
Let's cut it to the chase. At the end of the day, I'd rather shoot lead than steel. It's as simple as that.
100%.
What would you say, Andy?
Same as, but I shouldn't shoot steel as nothing.
What would you say?
100%. You'd rather
Yeah.
shoot lead
I'd
than
rather
steel.
shoot lead than steel, but we're same as Andy said, rather shoot steel than nothing.
Yeah.
So to keep the game going and to keep doing what we do, because at the end of the day, it's not just about killing, it's about enjoying a day out with all the lads, all the team,
Yeah.
Yeah.
with wives, family and everything, and
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. And I think in 5 or 6 years' time, when the crunch does come, I think by that time they'll have some very, very good steel loads that'll kill. I've got stuff now off a Gamebore that'll kill them stuff on them Welsh mountains.
Oh,
You
mate.
know that, but they're not allowed to sell them in this country at the moment in time.
Yeah.
But I shot Water Priory this year, and as everyone knows, it's steel only. I went there and I thought, I've not had a full day on the steel. I've tried a box here, a box there. I've had them on the pigeons, done well on the pigeons with them. 32 gram 4s and 5s. They're okay, but then I thought going to Water Priory, I don't know how that's going to go. And I can honestly say, I was impressed with it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
It's just,
Yeah.
a lot of it's up here. If you can't use anything else, like we have to use steel there. I went there with an open mind, really. And I went there and I come away from there. It was probably the worst day of the season. It was a Saturday. It was the 8th of December. Gale force winds, absolutely chucking it down. But I had a phenomenal day and I shot some good stuff. And,
Yeah.
and everyone else, you're looking down the line, everyone else is shooting the same stuff and you think, Christ, they're killing some nice birds there.
Absolutely.
But you had to use it. And no, I was impressed with it. I really was.
Well, there we are then.
But
I
people,
think, look,
people
it's-
have got to realise their own capabilities as well.
That's
You
right.
can't keep
Yeah.
blaming the loads because I think sometimes the loads are far better than what the shooter is.
That's right. You're right there, Dave. Yeah.
You do get a
Yeah.
few moans like that.
Yeah.
But I think in 5 or 6 years' time, as I say, when the ban does come in, if it does ever come in,
Yeah.
I'm not sure it will do because if you look at this government that we've got running the country now, I wouldn't say they were pro-shooting, but at the moment they're not anti-shooting.
Yeah.
And I think while the shooting world is turning over 3.5 billion, not million, 3.5 billion pounds
In the
revenue,
UK alone.
That's right.
in the UK alone, and like I said to everybody, America's going to boom. What happens when America's boom? The dollars will finish up stronger than the pound. We're going to expect a lot of Americans coming over here to enjoy the sport that we enjoy.
100%.
So I won't worry about shooting too much as far as it vanishes. It's never going to vanish because it earns too much money. So anybody out there, be full of confidence, this is going to carry on.
What a lovely way to wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
This is going to carry on forever and more.
Yeah.
So get your calendars booked in now. Don't miss out on his family day if you get asked to go on it.
Yeah.
I will. I'll definitely go next time. Thanks,
You might not
Sam.
get an invite
You
now.
know what
Oh,
I
why
do
not?
when
I'm waiting for the invite to your wedding. I'll pay for the marquee, mate.
when there's any school doors, when there's any of these pantomimes, I'm always poorly on them days.
Let us know, because I'll invite him on that day as well. At least I can say I've invited him. He just never showed up.
I'm badly today, love. I can't make it.
Thanks, Andy.
Cheers, Sam.
DC,
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you,
mate.
buddy.
Lovely. Good lad. You come have a brilliant
quick
day.
outro. Thank you to the Gamebore stand. Watch out, you old bugger. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Thanks to the Gamebore stand for letting us use it on the British Shooting Show. Our sponsor, of course. Phenomenal cartridge. New episodes coming very, very soon. Hope you all enjoyed it. We are back with a bang.